Wayne? At the canal rink?
Yeah, on the Wednesday.
No, it was away. It was at canal. Oh, the girls in it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, okay. The boys were in Wayne.
Oh, they were? Oh, yeah, Jake told me about that. He said it was the 1-year anniversary of when the pro.
Oh, that's right. Probably had extra police.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty exciting.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Braintree High Hockey. I'm Kevin Casey with Christine Patterson behind the camera. Teddy Harrington, my sidekick, is on special assignment. He's actually going to see his son Johnny Harrington play at Connecticut College, as Johnny is a sophomore there and had a game this afternoon, so Teddy's going to watch young John, former star here at Braintree High. So good luck to the Camels at Connecticut College, and Ted will be back. But today we have a late afternoon matinee game against the Harbormen of Hingham, which I guess coming in, they're ranked number 4 in the state. They come in at 5-1-2. They play a real tough schedule, and as we've said before with Hingham, most of the kids who live in Hingham end up going to Hingham High, so they always have good players. Very few of the kids leave to go to private school, and Hingham is always up there. I think they're like a 5-time state champion, so this should be a good test for the Womps. The Womps come in at 5-2, as they've been on the road for a while. So this is our first game of the new year, and we have a game on Monday, again a makeup game from last week against Wellesley, but it'll be the Haberman of Hingham against the Womps today. So it should be a good tilt, a good measuring stick for the Womps, as they're playing a really good club, and we'll see how they do. So we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer, Dave Anderson, who does a great job with the music and announcing the rosters. And we'll be back for the puck drop in just a minute.
Here we go.
difficulties, but nice work, Dave Anderson. Man, he can do anything. As we'll get ready for the puck drop. The womp of the game is Sammy Amato. Sammy is going to be a future womp as he hustled on the ice and joined them for the practice. And nice job, little Sammy. And we'll look forward to seeing you in a few years wearing the blue and white of the Braintree High Wonks. As the starting lineups for the Womps are Andrew Gaffney at wing, Charlie DiMartino at center, and Nick Fasano at right wing, with Drew Cody and Matt Harvey. And in net today is Ryan Cochran. Ryan's a senior, getting his start today. I heard he had a really good game. Braintree won, actually 4-2. I said at the beginning, Braintree is 4-2. They came off a nice win over Weymouth in overtime last Wednesday, which is always a good game, playing neighbors. And so, as I said before, this should be a good test, as we've got Capello, O'Rourke in Boston, and Fasano, I'm sorry. As the puck is down and controlled by Hingham as they come out through center. Coming down is David. David forced wide. David going down behind the net, looking to get it back to the point, and it goes over the stick of Rakaukas. And on the forecheck of the Womps as they reverse directions, and back come the Harbormen as they get it up to the right wing side. Nice work by Harvey to step up. As Harvey takes out his man, and back over the blue line comes Hingham. Shot and a goal! Concannon scores. Oh, that was a tough one, I think. As Hingham came back on the regroup 2-on-1. Quick pass over to the left wing side, and Concannon gets the goal for Hingham as they jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first minute. There's now the forward line for the Womps is Rizzo, Graziano, and Hutchinson. As it's forced into the Braintree in the Hingham zone, Graziano lays the body. And a good check, clean check. And back behind the net now comes Hingham as they start out slowly. 37, 16, and 6. 37, 16, 6. 11 and 33. Just getting familiar with the Hingham kids. And 33 is another Basic. And number 11 is even. Play is in the Braintree corner. As we got a couple of brothers on the Hingham team. Back going after it now is Evan, as he goes wide side right over the blue line. Comes Hingham on the attack. As the play is skated out, nice work. As coming back the other way is DiMartino as he gets it in deep. As Hingham will go for the change. He's back out to the point. Shot doesn't get through. Back over to the other side. DiMartino on the forecheck. As the play is down behind the net. And back the other way comes Hingham. As they go wide side right. As it's cleared in. 17, 21, 26. 17 and 4. Getting to know these Hingham lads. There's Braintree on the forecheck now as they work to keep it in. And it just goes past Baldatunis. As now Fasano will look to chip it out to center to DiMartino. As they battle for it, Gaffney over there. And now skating away with it is Fasano as he chips it down deep. Braintree will go for a change. Capello, O'Rourke, and Bossy come out. as it stopped at the blue line and now skated over. Nice back check. Nice work by Capello to break the play up and force the play back in. As nice step up by Harvey to him in the Hingham defenseman. And back out. Nice work. O'Rourke gets it down low. And it's shot out front in the slot, and it just goes off of a stick, cleared in deep by Harvey. Oh, it just can't connect. Capello looking out front. O'Rourke has it behind the net. Sean O'Rourke gets it back to the point, cleared in by Civitolo. And now it's in the left wing side and now skated away by Hingham. As it gets touched, as Braintree will back to get it. Civitolo, he's forecheck, back to help out. Is Grace, as it's chipped out to the center line. As now on it is Hingham as they start over the blue line. Force deep in the corner. Harvey on the forecheck. Rizzo has it now. Rizzo will chip it out to center as he tries to get it to Gaffney on the move and just can't quite connect. As we go up and down. Good action here at the Zap. As Hingham on the forecheck out front, broken up by the goalie. Nice work by Hutchinson to get it out of harm's way, and now it's cleared down the length of the ice. No icing. Going back after it is Even. Even will chip it out of play with 10-10 left, 1-0 Hingham. As good action up and down the ice as we expected, because two good skating teams with a lot of talent. 37 Brazo, 17 Carroll, and Brennan. As the play is gone, Braintree on the forecheck is now starting out with Jacobus. Jacobus gets it up to Kincannon. He's broken up, and now it's chipped back as Hingham has to wait to get back on side, and going back now is Cody. Cody gets it behind the net. Nice play. Plays it off the net, gets some space, clears it out to center. And now it's cleared back in by Hingham. 12 and 17. As the play is on, puck is loose in the slot and it's just cleared away by Hingham. Braintree quick on the regroup. O'Rourke shot is blocked, picked up by Fasano. Shot and a save. Shot and a save by McClellan, the senior goaltender. Play will be to the right. Face off to the right. As it's controlled by Hingham. They start out the left wing side. Chipped out. Pass. Nice back check by the Womps. Good work by Capello to get back there. As now Braintree will start it out. And chip it out to center. Now picking it up is Capello with O'Rourke. Capello shot. Saved by McClellan on a good scoring bid on the Womps. 2-on-1 break. As Braintree seems to be getting their feet, their legs about them. As it's chipped now and stopped at the center line. And it's cleared back in. As now Hingham starts out. Coming out through center is Concannon. Nice breakup. Good work by Fantasia to stop that scoring bid. And now it's stopped. Nice block out front by Jake Joyce. As now Gaffney just can't connect with Hutchinson. As is change. Fantasia blows the tire back over the blue line. Nice work by Joyce to break up the play. Rizzo back in to help out. And it's cleared back behind the net where Fantasia will get it up the left wing side to Gaffney. As he can't get it to Rizzo, but Rizzo does get it. And now Hutchinson on a chance. As it goes down behind the Hingham net. As it stops at the blue line and cleared back in. And we'll have a stoppage in play with 7:21 left first period, 1-0 Hingham. I think Braintree got their legs about him after the quick goal by Hingham, as the Womps have had a couple of nice shifts. Hopefully we'll keep that going. Tennessee. Garrity. Face-off is down in the slot. It's loose. Back behind the net. Pisano going for it. Pisano gets it out front. Shot. And a save. Nice shot by Balladonis. As Braintree had a nice scoring chance. And a save by McClellan. Braintree's forechecking now, and like I said, I think they got their legs about them after the quick score by Hingham. Face off to the left. One controlled by the Womps and now skated away. Back out through center. Back behind the net. Braintree on the forecheck. And now Hingham skates away as they get it out to the left wing side. Nice work by Balladonis to break up the play. Garrity. I don't have a 17. Shot and a save by Cochran in the goal mouth. And Braintree looking to try to get it out of his own, and now they do. As Harvey with it. Harvey will get away from the forecheck. As now it's stopped at the blue line by Hingham as they go back on the regroup. Back forward is Carroll. Carroll coming up the left wing side, broken up by Balladonis. Played in deep, now going after it is the Womps. As Bossy clears it around. And it comes out to Cody as Cody stops it at center. Clears it in. Braintree has to wait to get back on side. O'Rourke on the forecheck. Is now coming down the right wing side. Is Hingham. As it's broken up. And they don't have a number 19. As Braintree battles on the left wing side. Back down behind the net. Chips out in front, and back the other way comes Kincannon. Kincannon coming over the blue line against Cody. Nice work, nice poke check by Cody. As it's chipped ahead by Civitolo. Tolo battling for it. As now it's kept in by Civitolo. Back down behind the net, out the other side. Nice work to keep the play alive by Hutchinson. Hutchinson and Gaffney battling in the corner. As they fight for it, and we'll have a whistle at 4:56 left in the first period. Hingham 1, Braintree nothing. I think Braintree weathered the storm originally, and they seem to be playing much, much better now. As on the draw is Rizzo, as it's won and controlled by Hingham. As Hingham starts out, coming out is Kincannon. Gets it over to Jacobus as Jacobus goes in the corner. He comes away with it in the slot. Saved by Cochran on a nice feed out front and a nice save by the Braintree goalie. He's now battling to keep the play in. As Gaffney clears it in, goes for a change. Pisano on the forecheck. As back out through center comes Hingham. Going back far now is Joyce. Sorry, Tree, I don't know. As Braintree starts out. Fantasia. Pisano, shot steered wide. Kept in at the point by DiMartino. DiMartino again hits it along, back behind the net. Out front, oh, and just missing was Gaffney and DiMartino as they battle behind the net. Coming out of the corner, and Gaffney still fighting for it, and it just can't keep it in at the point of DiMartino, but he clears it over. Braintree will go for a change. That was a good shift. And I think the goal is off its mooring, and we're going to have a stoppage in play with 3:14 left. Hingham 1, Braintree nothing. Off is down, cleared into the Hingham end, going after it. A work on the forecheck with Capello, and back the other way comes Hingham. There's nice work to stand him up at the blue line by DiMartino as it's chipped out. A work battling for it, played back in. There's Harvey behind the net. There's Hingham looking to get some space. Nice work to break up the play as it's cleared out and now collected by Harvey. Harvey coming over the blue line, shot and a save by McClellan as it comes right out. Quick rebound. Nice back check by Rizzo as he takes his man into the boards. Hingham back behind the net, out the other side. Shot tipped wide. And I think we're going to get a penalty on the Womps. I don't know what that's all about. Interference? Yeah, I think Coach Fuzz is questioning that, and I can't say that I blame him. Interference on Rizzo as Hingham will go on the power play with 2:10 left in the first period as Drew Cody will go. As Coach Fuzz saying that was a hockey play, and I have to agree with him. I'm not sure what they were looking at, but I've found few refs ever say, "You're right, Coach, I'm wrong." As now it's broken up. Nice work by Hutchinson to get it out. As Hingham on the power play. Coming over the blue line is Jacobus. Jacobus gets it over. Still loose in the slot. Still loose. Saved by Cochran. Loose again. As they battle for it. Great save by Cochran to keep that puck out of the net. As Hingham setting up the power play, doing a nice job finding the open man. As Hingham will look to get some room. As it goes back down low, back out high. And nice work as Zavik is broken up and cleared down by Civitolo. As now Hingham starts out. That pass is broken up by Harvey. Harvey tries to get it to DiMartino. That shot goes wide. Hingham gets it down low, coming off the side wall. Was Brazel. As now they battle, and it's nice work as it's shipped out by Fasano. As we're under a minute to go here in the first period at the Zap. It's nice work by Fasano to slow down McKenna as they battle on the right wall. Fasano, nice work. I'm sorry, that was DiMartino. Shot saved by Cochran. Another save on the rebound. As the shot doesn't get through, goes into the corner. As Hingham looking to get a shot on goal. Shot saved by Cochran. Rebound, another save by Cochran. Wow! 2 quick saves by Cochran to keep this game 1-0 as Braintree kills off the power play. A really good power play by Hingham as they had really good control of the puck. Had a couple of sparkling scoring bids and great saves by Ryan Cochran as we get 8 seconds left here in the first period. And the ref's not letting that change. Important 8 seconds here to try to just get out of this period. As the face-off to the right of Cochran, Rizzo on the draw. Rizzo wins it. And we go the old bomber play is skating after it is Hutchinson. That's interference, bud. Come on, that's interference. Wow, you missed that one. As Coach Fasano is reminding the officials that was. As we're going to end the first period with Braintree up 1-0 on a action-filled first period. As Hingham will make their way to the dressing room. And Coach Fuzz reminding the refs that it's interference. And so we're going to go to the locker room here. Braintree down 1-0. Coach Fasano very upset, rightfully so, because again, he didn't even have the puck. And the guy got in his way and slowed him down, and the official didn't see it that way, I guess. So we're going to take a break, clean some ice, pay some bills. We'll be back for the start of the second period with Braintree down 1-0 to the Hingham Harbormen, and we'll see you in a bit. All right. All right, we're back for the start of the second period. On an action-packed first period, Braintree down 1-0 as Hingham jumped out to the quick lead in the first minute, and then Braintree really got their legs about them. I thought they started well in the forecheck and skated with Hingham, frankly. They're right there, and a couple of really great saves by the senior goaltender, Ryan Cochran. Yeah, I think a missed call at the end there, unfortunately. Braintree should be on the power play, but hey, we'll have to go 5-on-5 and we'll earn whatever we can. As we're going to have Pisano, Gaffney, and DiMartino. As it's cleared into the Hingham zone, DiMartino on the forecheck with Pisano. As DiMartino behind the net. As he gets it back out to the point. Nice work by Cody to keep the play in. Gets it down low to Pisano. Pisano looking to make a play. And his pass is intercepted and skated out by Zayda. As it's cleared back, and now Braintree going the other way. Pisano gets checked off the puck by Concannon. As it's cleared back in, and now Braintree will start out. As they go wide side left. That's a hit from behind, back the other way. That's a shot on goal. As McClellan had to play it. As Braintree will go for the line change. Is now with it. Face-off will be to the right of McClellan. As the line for the Worms, Hutchinson, Rizzo, and Graziano. At the point we have Joyce and Fantasia. There's Rizzo on the draw against Rugg. As it goes to the corner, played around the left wing side. And Hingham starts out. Nice work by Hutchinson to break up that pass. And a shot by Rizzo just steered aside by McClellan. Oh, as Rizzo tries to get it to Graziano out front. And now Braintree back in its own end. Play at the side of the net. Chipped out. As it goes back out to center. Hutchinson on the move. As it's cleared back in. Joyce going after it. Joyce behind the net. As it's cleared out to the left wing side and cleared out as Hutchinson takes out his man, but we're going to get icing. As there was another instance where the Hingham defender interfered. So you get in my way, I'll get you out of my way. Face-off will be to the right of Cochran. Is on the draw is Hennessy. As the play is down and it's skated out by Cody. Drew Cody, the senior defenseman, as he gets knocked off the puck. And I think we're going to get a penalty on Hingham for interference. So that was, I'd say that's in the makeup category, but we'll take it. As they've done it a couple of times now, and we'll take the power play as Braintree will skate 5-on-4. Braintree on the power play with Pisano, Graziano, and DiMartino. As the face-off is won by Hingham and cleared the length of the ice. And Braintree will start out in its own end. Is picking it up is DiMartino. DiMartino gets it out to center, broken up. Back the other way comes Concannon. Concannon is broken up, and now comes Harvey. Harvey coming over the red line. Matt Harvey, the sophomore defenseman. He'll look to try to set it up as it's cleared back behind the net, and now Pisano has it. Braintree will settle it down. Pisano shot and a save by McClellan. As DiMartino right there waiting for the rebound. As we've said before, the coaching staff for Braintree, David Pisano, head coach, young David Pisano, Sean Rizzo, and Mike Larkin. And Kevin Hawk, I was talking to earlier, helps out. Nice to see Kevin. as the play is down and cleared out the length of the ice. Is now going back for it is Harvey, but it's chipped up to Graziano as Graziano gets it over to Cody. Cody with the head of steam. Puck goes down deep into the corner, cleared around. Takes a zap bounce and stops. As now Harvey. Braintree looking to go back the other way and set up the power play. As DiMartino is slowed down on the forecheck by Hingham as they'll kill some time on the clock. As it's cleared back in. As we have about 40 seconds left on the Braintree power play. They're starting it out. Gets it out to Fasano, goes off of his skate, but now Harvey with it again. Harvey goes back behind the net, over the right wing side. Cody loses his stick, as Hingham is really bottling up the warmth. As now skating it out is Harvey. As Harvey gets it over to Fasano. Fasano gets it down low, shot and a save by Cochran. There's a little bit of shoving at the end. Evan, as we have 3 seconds left on the power play. Braintree had a couple of chances, but nothing substantial. Is on the draw now is Concannon against Capello for a few ticks. Braintree will have a power play. And the face-off is down, won by the Womps, and it just can't get it as it goes by Fantasia, and Hingham is back at full strength. Good kill for the Haberman as we have an offside going over the Braintree zone with 11:07 left, second period. Hingham up 1-0. Face-off in the neutral zone. Capello, O'Rourke, and Bossy. The forward line for the Womps as they battle and face-off loose in the face-off dot. Now Bossy will chip it out to center. Stopped by Rakauskas. Cleared back in. Stopped by Cochran. So his defenseman can play it. And now coming out the left wing side is O'Rourke. As he just can't get it up to Capello, and it goes back the other way where Fantasia will ring it around to O'Rourke. O'Rourke tries to chip it past, and it's stopped, and back the other way comes Hingham as it's cleared back. And a shot saved by Cochran as Hingham applying the pressure here. Braintree having a hard time. Shot doesn't get through. As now Hingham with the pressure as the Womps are hemmed in. Back behind the net as they battle for Jake Joyce in the corner. As it's now skated away by Capello as it comes out to center. Cleared back in. There's now Fantasia coming back the other way. Luca Fantasia, the sophomore defenseman. As it's back comes Hingham. Cleared up by Mulcairn. Into the corner, and Cochran will tie that up for a stoppage in play. As the face-off will be to the right of the goaltender Ryan Cochran. With 9:49 left here, second period, Hingham up 1-0. Face-off down. Rizzo on the draw, wins it. As they ring it around to Graziano. Graziano gets it out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson with a head of steam. Rizzo behind him. Rizzo gets ducked behind his net as he looks for some room to make a play as it goes back to Harvey. Shot, rebound, just steered away. And now skated away by Rugg. As Rugg comes over the blue line, back to the right wing side. Shot in the goal by Brazel. As Hingham goes up 2-0, a 3-on-2, and Brazel gets the goal. As Braintree looked like they were in pretty good shape there. But Brazel gets one by Cochran. As the Womps go down 2-0 here in the second period. As I said in the beginning, Hingham came in at 5-1-2, ranked number 4 in the state. So no surprise there. They are a good club. But Braintree just has to dig down and get some offense. As it's played around the left wing side in the Braintree zone, picked up by Hingham. As it's battled along the sidewall, as its shot goes wide. Goes back out the right wing side and back to collect it is Zavik. Zavik gets it up to Hennessy. Hennessy steers it in. But it's stopped at the blue line as Braintree tries to get it out without any luck. As now with it is shot and a save. As Zavik had a chance and Cochran made the glove save. There's the forward line now for the Worms. There are O'Rourke, Bossy, and Capello. Face off to the right of Cochran. There's Capello on the draw. And it's won by Capello, and the Worms cleared around to O'Rourke. O'Rourke chips it out to center, where it's collected by Capello. Bossy going after it. As Bossy runs over his guy, O'Rourke clears it in. As Hingham starts out. And Braintree, big collision at center ice with Capello and Bossy, and now stopped in a shot and a save by McClellan with 8:11 left, second period. Hingham up 2-0. The forward line for the Worms, so the Rizzo line, Rizzo, Graziano, and Hutchinson, with Belladonis and Harvey at the point. As it's controlled by the Harbormen back behind the net. Battling for it is Graziano. They ring it around the right wing side, kept in by Belladonis. As now Rizzo looking for some room, and Belladonis shot goes over the net. Rizzo has it. Back to Harvey. Nice look. Harvey looking for some room. Gets a shot through, but tip. Back to the right circle. Shot. Oh! Nice work by Hutch. Looking out front for Graziano. Couldn't quite connect. Braintree applying the pressure. Rakakis tries to get it out. Checked up to the right wing side and back coming out through center is Hingham, but it was offside at the Braintree line. As we have 7:23 left. Braintree is up. Braintree down, 2-0. On the draw is Kincannon against DiMartino. As they battle in the face-off dot. Skated in and played into the corner by Zavik. As it's back to the point, and it just goes out as Carroll has it now. As Hingham looks to start out, coming out through center is Jacobus with Zavik. Trailing the play, and now back the other way come the Worms. As DiMartino coming down the left wing side, shot and a save by McClellan. As Braintree had a good chance coming back the other way, 2-on-1. And a quick shot and a save by McClellan. As the face-off will be to his right. As we have Bossy, Capello, and O'Rourke with Joyce and Cody. As the play is down behind the net, O'Rourke gets hustling for it. Sean O'Rourke, nice work as he battled to get that puck in there. And then they're still, come on guys, can't be taking shots at people. As the play was right in the goal mouth, Sean O'Rourke made a nice play off the back wall to get a shot on goal. And he tried to push it in the net, and a save by McClellan. As Braintree had a good scoring bid there. Face off to the right of McClellan. On the draw is Capello. O'Rourke is battling with his winger. And now it's skated out. Stopped by Cody as he clears it in deep. As now Hingham goes wide side. Picked up by Joyce. Joyce back over to center. As Capello, he just can't connect with Bossy. Bossy has it. Shot out front still. 3 shots by the Womps and a save by McClellan. As Braintree applying this line, doing a nice job to get the pressure on the Hingham goalie. As they battle in the corner for it. As it's coming out and now skating away with it is Hingham. Coming out is, wow, Bossy lays a good clean check. As Capello stopped in the slot, save, rebound loose, save again, and another save by Cochran. As he had the leg extended and reached for it and grabbed it. Oh, that could have been trouble. As we have 5:42 left here. Braintree up, Braintree down. I'm sorry, used to saying it. Braintree down. Face-off is down. Play at the blue line. As the shot is deflected. Where's my sheet? As the Braintree will get it out. Going back for it now is McKenna. And McKenna gets it up to Hennessy. He's broken up. And now Fasano coming over the right wing side. Nick Fasano forced deep in the corner. Skating it away is Rakauskas. And Fasano has it. Shot, right across the goal mouth. Is kept in at the point by Harvey. As Fasano, big time collision back behind the net. And now Graziano, DiMartino. I think we're going to have a penalty coming up on Hingham. As Braintree will go on the power play. I didn't really see that one. We'll take it though. Where's my sheet of paper here? Face off to the right. And it's cleared back and shot doesn't get through. Braintree on the power play. Cody's shot. Oh, what a great save by McClellan. On a nice shot from the point. Wow. Nice job. As Braintree had a nice scoring bid on the power play. Face off will be to the right of McClellan. On the draw is Kincannon against Hutchinson, as it's battled for and controlled by the Womps. There's DiMartino behind the net, and now it's picked up and cleared out. Nice zap bounce. Came right off the sidewall. As it's played back down. As starting it out is Drew Cody. Drew Cody will get it up over the middle to Hutchinson. Hutchinson over the blue line. Back behind the net, Hutch. As he gets it back to the point, and it's cleared in deep by Cody. Has it out front. Oh, and Graziano just couldn't get a handle on it. Nice try by the Womps on the scoring bid. As Braintree will get it up to center ice. As it's cleared back the other way. As now Hingham will look to kill some time. Good smart play. As McKenna clears it down, and now out to center comes Graziano. Graziano shot, save! As the rebound goes to the right wing side and clears down the length of the ice. And it's tied up with 36 seconds left on the power play. I'm missing my roster. Did you see where it went? Did it fall down there? Yeah, that's all right. Okay, face-off is down. As now coming down the left wing side is Joyce. He gets slowed down. And back the other way. Braintree on the regroup behind the net. As they'll have one last rush on the power play. As coming out through center is DiMartino. DiMartino plays it off the boards to himself, battles down low behind the net, and it's picked up and collected, and now it's stopped and cleared back in by Fantasia as Hingham kills off that power play. Braintree they had a couple of chances, as now it's cleared to the right wing side by McClellan, the goalie himself, as O'Rourke battles for it. Back to collect it is Rukaukas. Is O'Rourke on the forecheck. Bossy in on the forecheck. O'Rourke collects it. O'Rourke in the slot, and it just goes off a Capello stick. And back the other way comes Jacobus, and it's cleared back down. And back the other way comes Hingham on the regroup. As it's coming out through center. Cleared in, collected by Joyce. He brings it around to Fantasia. Fantasia up to Bossy. Bossy can't get it past, and back over the blue line now comes Hingham. As it's now cleared up to the right wing side where Bossy will get it out to center as we're got about a minute and a half left here in the second period. Hingham up 2-0. As Joyce on the forecheck by Hingham. Hingham looking to get a scoring chance here. Hingham with control in the Braintree zone. Back to the point. Shot goes over the net. As Braintree does get it out to the middle, and it's stopped by Zavik. Zavik back over the blue line. Shot by Cochran. Saved by Cochran. Ryan Cochran's playing a really nice game today. As it's cleared out. It's coming out through. That's a slash. Come on, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's going to get him. I didn't think he was going to call it, and then he called it. So Braintree will go on the power play with 51 seconds left. As now the Hingham coach is a little bit upset at the call, but it was a good call. He slashed his stick right out of his hand. We'll have a power play for the Womps with 51 seconds left. Rizzo on the draw against Kincannon, won by Rizzo. As the shot is tipped out front. Rizzo shot, score! Kyle Hutchinson makes it 2-1. As the Hingham coach Messina doesn't like that at all, but that was a nice goal by the Womps. As Braintree is now down 2-1 as they score on the power play. That'll go Kyle Hutchinson, I know, from Rizzo, and probably Cody, but I know Hutch got it. As there was a rebound in the slot. As Braintree cuts the deficit to 2-1. As it's cleared in on McClellan, picked up by Hingham. As they start out, coming out through center now is Kincannon. Kincannon gets it. That was offside, bud. Jeez, get in position. As now Braintree down the left wing side. Hutchinson battles. He goes down, and back the other way comes Hingham. As Hingham stops at center. Picked up by McKenna. McKenna's broken up. As it goes over the net, we're at about 7 seconds left here. As Braintree's going to skate into the second period down 2-1. But a really good second period as Braintree scores with about 30 seconds left to cut the deficit, which should make for a really good third period. And since we don't have Teddy today, there's no Teddy's trivia. He's got that copy written. We'll get all his lawyer friends after me. But after 2, we get a really good game going on here at the Zap as the score is 2-1. The Haberman in the lead. But we should have a good third period coming back as now the Hingham coach is working the ref to make sure he gets the next power play. But that was a really good cause. The slash as now we're going to clean the ice, pay some bills, come back for the start of the third period as Hingham is up 2-1. And we'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back for the start of the third period. Hingham up 2-1. Braintree with a late second period goal to cut the deficit in half, which should mean a really good third period. Although the Hingham coach was working the refs, I bet the house that the next penalty is going to be on the Womps. But we'll see. Let them play hockey, fellas. They missed a couple of calls against Hingham, and Braintree gets a call, and the Hingham coach doesn't agree. But whoever agrees with the officials. As now Braintree will look to come out with a good, strong start here for the third period as they trail Hingham. As we're going to have Gonzalo, DiMartino, and Gaffney with Harvey and Cody. As the play is chipped into the Hingham zone. And Braintree battling at the blue line. As it's still being kept alive. Nice work by Drew Cody. As he chips it along the left wing boards. And it's cleared in by Fasano. As Fasano will hustle in on the forecheck. As he goes after Rakauskas. As it's cleared out to the point, and now skating down the right wing side is Kincannon as he clears it in. Back behind the net, Harvey battling for it, and in to clear it out is Cody as it's stopped at the blue line and kept in by Hingham. As now it's chipped out by DiMartino as he goes on the chase, on the forecheck. As they battle on the left wing boards. As Braintree will try to change out some players. As it's chipped out to center, and Harvey, he gets it up and cleared in by Hutchinson, but it hits the ceiling. And we'll have a stoppage in play with 13:48 left. Hingham up 2-1. On a Saturday afternoon from the Zap. Rizzo on the draw against Rugg as it's cleared up. And now cleared over the blue line. Shot by Brazel and steered aside. As now Rugg gets it and makes a quick shot and a save by Cochran as he flashes the right pad. As now Fantasia looking to start out behind the net. Luca Fantasia, the sophomore defenseman. Rizzo will go back the other way. Stopped off at the point, tip, save, loose, still loose, and just cleared away. Cochran flashing the pads. There's a couple of big scoring bids by Hingham. As it's chipped out by Braintree, and we're going to get icing, which is a good icing. We need the change. As Braintree will get some fresh legs out there, as will Hingham. As face-off to the left of Cochran. Hennessy on the draw against Capello. Face-off is down, won by Capello, ringed around out the right wing's boards as Capello gathers it now at center. And Hingham on the regroup. As Carroll gets it up to Richardson. Richardson shot and a save by Cochran. And Braintree backing up a little bit too much. They're going to challenge that shot a little. Who's on the draw is Capello against Hennessy. There's the referee making sure everybody lines up. As Braintree wins another draw, doing well on the draw this afternoon as they ring it around the right wing side. Gathered over by Carroll. Carroll gets it up to Richardson. Richardson's broken up, and now O'Rourke. He gets it over to Bossy. Bossy coming over the blue line, hits it to the corner. Bossy tries to clear it in front as they battle and just hops over Cody's stick. As Cody loses it, and back the other way comes Garrity. Garrity shot, saved by Cochran on the breakaway. Ryan Cochran just making some sparkling saves to keep the Womps in the game. As we have 12:04 left here in the third period. Face-off will be to the left of Cochran. As we have on the draw, Fasano. And Gaffney, shot goes wide, back behind the net. Harvey hits it around, and now with it is cleared out through center. It hits a stick. Fasano on the forecheck. Nick Fasano hustling in behind the net, battling for it. As Hingham looks to start out, broken up. Nice work by DiMartino. As DiMartino battling to keep the play down low as he gets it back behind the net and now rings around. Nice work to step up is Harvey. Harvey out front just can't connect. As nice work by Matt Harvey to keep that play in the Hingham zone. That's offside, bud. Oh, come on. Pay attention. As the play is knocked down, Hingham will start back. It's collected by the Womps as they go wide side. As it's cleared back out. And I think we're going to get icing here on the Womps with 10:54 left here. Third period. Hingham up 2-1. Face-off will be to the left of Cochran. I'm sorry, the right of Cochran. Is on the draw is Rizzo against Kincannon. As we have Rizzo, Hutch, and Graziano. Face-off is won by Rizzo as he gets it out through center. Goes off of Hutchinson's stick. Hutchinson will clear it in. Back behind the net, hustling after it are the Womps as they battle. Coming off the side wall, back to the point. As DiMartino just can't get it over, and now coming in on a breakaway is Zavik. And another save by Cochran. As Ryan Cochran is just keeping the Womps in this game. As it's played out to center, Hutchinson gets broken up. Rizzo has it. As he clears it in deep, Braintree will go for a change. As Hingham will look for the quick out, but they slow it down a little bit to gather. And back out through center now comes Kincannon. Kincannon forced wide by Cody. Taken off the puck by Cody, and now it's skated away by Drew Cody as he gets it out to center. And it's gathered by Jake Joyce. Joyce gets it up the right wing side to Bossy. As now Hingham will go back and try the other way. As coming over the blue line is Carroll. He's broken up. As Carroll looking to make a play. Carroll gets it back and it just goes out of the Braintree zone as Hingham has to get back on side. As Capello staying with Travis Rugg. And now with it is O'Rourke. As O'Rourke gets it in deep. Sean O'Rourke, the junior winger. As he battles in the slot, just can't get a stick on it is Bossy. And back the other way comes Brazel. As Brazel's broken up and cleared around by Cody. As back out through center. Hingham on the regroup. Hingham over the blue line. Rugg shot. Nice play by Jake Joyce to stop the pass from getting through. That's a really nice play by Jake Joyce to prevent that pass from getting through. But I think we're going to get a penalty on somebody. I'm betting it's against Braintree, knowing this ref. Interference on... actually, he's given an interference call on Brazel. Oh, my goodness. Wait till the Hingham coach sees that. He's not going to like that one. Yeah. as Braintree will go on the power play with a chance to even it up at 8:50 here in the third period. Braintree will send out the power play unit of DiMartino, Fasano, and Gaffney with Cody and Harvey. Face off won by the Womps, right back to the point. As now Cody, oh, and he's looking for a stick, and it just tipped out of play. Nice work, nice face-off win by Fasano, right back to the point, D to D, and a really nice scoring bid by Drew Cody. Looking for the chip out front, and now on the draw again is Kincannon and Fasano. This is won by Hingham. Back behind the net. Oh, as Gaffney tried to get it out to the point to Cody, and now Braintree back on the regroup as it goes off of, it just went off of Harvey's stick and he lost it. And now with the, Braintree will look to start out with Fasano with the head of steam as he gets it up, heading in that puck. As it's cleared back now, Braintree on the regroup. They'll get it ringing around. Coming out the left wing side, stopped at the point. As it stopped at the point, Braintree looking, and now Harvey's shot deflected over the net, gathered in the corner, and we got a stoppage in play as the net is knocked off its peg. Keep on doing that. Face-off will be to the right of McClellan. On the draw is Rizzo. Rizzo on the draw. As it's won by the Womps, back to Joyce. Joyce side wall, off the side wall. Hutchinson can't get it, and Hutchinson again just goes wide. As Hutch battling along the boards, kept in nice work, footwork. And now it's cleared down with 45 seconds left for the man advantage for the Womps. As Richardson on the forecheck, Rizzo back to start the rush. As Fantasia, as they go wide side left, Rizzo gets it up to Fasano. Fasano 2-on-1, shot to goal! Nick Fasano! Braintree ties it with 7 minutes and 12 seconds left here at the Zap. And a nice 2-on-1. Fasano picked the top corner, top shelf up by the peanut butter, as they say, as Nick Fasano puts Braintree even at 2 against Hingham. With plenty of hockey to go. Gotta stay after it, fellas. Capello on the draw against Lash for Hingham. As we got Capello, Bossy, and O'Rourke with Cody and Baldwin-Dionis. Say that fast 3 times. And now out comes Hingham as they clear it in. As it's ringed around by Cody. And it's stopped at the point. And it's blocked out front by Belladonna. Shot and a save by Cochran. As it was blocked out front, the rebound skittered to the Hingham player. As now with it is Bossy. As the face-off, and as Hingham looks to start out. But keep your stick down. As Hingham coming over the blue line, they clear it in deep. Belladonis after it. Belladonis goes wide side. Can't connect. And we're going to get icing on the Womps with 6 minutes, 11 seconds left. Faceoff will come back to the Braintree zone to the left of Cochran. As on the draw, we're going to have Kincannon against DiMartino. with Gaffney and Fasano. Face-off is won cleanly by Hingham as it goes out to the point. Now the sidewall, Zavik, shot saved by Cochran as he gathers it up and no rebound. Braintree will try to win this important face-off. Again, Fasano on the draw. As the face-off is won and controlled by the Womps, cleared back behind the net. Fasano battling for it, coming off the sidewall. Zadek knocks it to the corner, and it's back out and stopped at the point and cleared in by Carroll. And now it's cleared out to center. As Hingham on the regroup, fires it around. Harvey with it. Harvey gets it up to Gaffney. As Gaffney is knocked off the puck, but he's staying with it. Andrew Gaffney takes out his man. Harvey rubs out his guy. As now with it is Braintree as they come down the right wing side, Fasano. Nick Fasano's shot deflected out of play. With 5:16 left, we're knotted at 2 here at the Zap. Hingham and Braintree on a nice afternoon of hockey. As now we have the forward line for the Womps is Hutchinson, Rizzo, and Graziano. As the faceoff is won and skated away by Hingham. Coming out through center is Brazel as he chips it in deep. Ringed around by Cody. As now it's tipped out by Cody. As it's cleared down and hustling after it is the Haberman. Back the other way, wide side right. Rugg has it. Rugg stops. Tries to make a play and he's stopped. As it's stopped by Rizzo and goes down the length of the ice. And now it's collected by Zavik. As Zavik chips it up to Rugg. And Rugg, nice work! Through Cody, took him right out. No, and a nice save by Cochran as he flashed the leather. With 4:31 left, Ryan Cochran playing a great game. Keeping his Womps right there. On a real strong, good body check by Drew Cody to slow down Rugg. But the rebound was picked up and Cochran was ready for the save. As the play is battled for on the dot, it goes back out over the blue line and Hingham will have to tag up. As back with it is Jake Joyce. As Joyce gets it out through center. Played back in by Hingham. Collected by Fantasia. As Capello will look to try to get it out. As they get him then and back battling behind the net. Ringed around. Bossy will skate it away. Joe Bossy gets it over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke clears it in. Nice smart hockey play. Make them go 200 feet. Back to the point. Fantasia shot. Saved by McClellan. On a nice wrist shot by Luca Fantasia. On a good scoring bid by the Womps with 3:50 left here in the third period. Faceoff will be to the right of McClellan. As the ref making sure everybody gets a spot as it's won by the Womps, controlled and knocked in deep. And it's rung around and nice work by Joyce to keep the play in. Jake Joyce. And back the other way comes the Womps, but Fantasia steps up and breaks up that play. As now Hingham looks to start out. Here comes Fasano. Fasano's shot and knocked out of play, and a good wrist shot by Nick Fasano. And another good chance for the Womps. As Braintree will go for a line change. Get some fresh legs out there. Faceoff will be to the right of... Faceoff will be to the left of McClellan. As on the draw, we have Rizzo and Kincannon. Rizzo wins it cleanly, right back to the point. Jake Joyce shot tipped out front by Rizzo and a save by McClellan. As there was a chance. And now back kept in as it's ringed back in by Hutchinson. Rizzo on the forecheck. Rizzo battling behind the net. Brian Rizzo, the senior centerman, as it's skated away by Hingham. Back comes Hingham as nice work by Graziano on the back check. As now down low shot. Oh, broken up in the slot by Hutchinson. Nice work by Hutch. As now with it is Fantasia. Fantasia will tip it out to center. No icing. As we're approaching 3 minutes, as it's chipped up by Brazel. Brazel's shot just goes wide. Back the other way comes Bossy on the ring around. Back behind the net. McClellan will let that one go as it comes out the other side. Braintree on the forecheck as they battle on the side wall. And now it's started out by Rugg as he reverses directions. And Rugg is stopped. With nice work by O'Rourke to knock the play back into the Hingham zone. As Cody tries to intercept that, back comes Brazel as he's forced deep into the corner by Harvey. Back behind the net on the wraparound. As the net came off, it's pins. As we have 2:15 left. And we're going to have a stoppage in play as the net came loose. A very fortuitous bounce for the Womps. We'll take that. Face-off will be to the right of Cochran. As we get Fasano, Hutchinson, and DiMartino. And Fasano on the draw as he loses it, but it's skated away, and nice work, almost collected by Hutchinson. As now Hutchinson coming down the right wing side, Kyle Hutchinson coming to the front, and it's just blocked, his pass is blocked out front as he battles behind the net. And now it's skated away by Hingham. And back the other way comes Richardson. As it's collected, stopped out front by Fasano. And that's cleared, and nice work by DiMartino to get a stoppage in play in a face-off. Nice hustle by Charlie DiMartino to force the goalie to play it and to get a face-off in the offensive zone with 1 minute 39 seconds left here at the Zab. Tie score, 2-2. Rizzo on the draw against Kincannon. As the draw is down and it's skated away and won by Hingham, and back out comes Zavik. Zavik to Jacobs. Jacobus battles on the wall as they try to get possession. And back now behind the net where Harvey will collect. Matt Harvey will tip it out to center. Rizzo's taken out of the play and back the other way and collected by Cody. As Drew Cody, that's going to be offside. As now with it is Hingham as they clear it in. As we have 1 minute left is Dave Anderson, as I said, doing a great job today, singing and doing a really nice job. As now coming over the blue line is Hingham, shot deflected. And a nice work by Drew Cody to block it. As now it's cleared back out to center and collected by Hingham as Rugg will hit it off the board to himself. Travis Rugg, shot saved by Cochran with 28 seconds left. As Braintree will get some fresh legs out there. Face-off will be to the left of Cochran. Surprised they don't use their timeout here. But that's okay. Rizzo on the draw. Rizzo battling for it. And he wins it. Nice work by Brian Rizzo to win the draw as it's played out to center and chipped in by Hingham. And back rung around the other side, stopped out to the point. As now Hingham will look to skate it away as we're going to go the length of the ice. And with 6.5 seconds left, there'll be a face-off in the Braintree zone. As we'll have Rizzo, Cody, and Javi, DiMartino, and Fasano. As Rizzo on the draw as he wins it, goes back behind the net to ring it around, and it's chipped out to center, and we're going to end with a tie. That's a really good tie for the Womps as Hingham was up 2-0, and the Womps battle back. So I guess that's right too. I think we have overtime. Yeah, we're going to play a quick overtime period. So at the end of regulation, we'll have a 5-minute overtime period, which should be fun. That's a new high school rule this year. Playing overtime. I didn't know they played overtime. So now Braintree will look to continue the momentum as they battle back from a 2-goal deficit to hopefully keep it going. But Ryan Cochran has really played a great game to keep the Womps alive. As he made some excellent saves in the third period. As we'll skate 4-on-4 for 5 minutes and see what happens. As we have Cody, Javi, Graziano, and Hutchinson. As now that play is broken up. Cody back to break it up, and now Hutchinson coming over the blue line. Hutchinson shot, save, rebound, save again. Oh, and another bid by Hutch. And a nice save by McClellan as Hutchinson almost ended it for the Womps. With 2 great shots. Nice chance. As Graziano saw him coming off the wall. As now we'll get a change for the Womps. We'll have Fasano and DiMartino with Javi and Cody. As it's won by Cody and picked up by Cody. His shot is blocked. And now starting out. The puck is cleared in, and now Hingham will skate away as Hingham will slow it down. And now coming over the blue line is McKenna. Shot and a save as flashing the pad is Cochran as they battle in the right wing corner. With it now is Brazel. Brazel's broken up. DiMartino in pursuit. As now it's picked up by Fasano. Fasano's shot just goes wide as he was looking far corner. And now back the other way comes Hingham. As McKenna will bide some time and get a change. Braintree will get some fresh legs out there as Capello and Rizzo are the forwards. Is Rizzo on the forecheck, forcing Hingham deep, slowing them down. And now with the head of steam is Kincannon, the senior captain. Kincannon forced deep by Cody. Nice work playing the body, staying with his man. And it's kept in by Even. Even's shot is deflected out of play by Rizzo. With 3:07 left here in overtime at the Zap. As the face-off will be to the right of Cochran. As we have Kincannon and Jacobus. And for the Womps, we got Hutchinson and Graziano, the forwards. Face-off is down, battled for on the dot. Still battled for on the dot. And now it's collected by Hingham. Hingham's shot goes wide as it rings out of play. As the face-off will probably stay in the Braintree zone, unfortunately. As we have, yeah, that should go out. It should be outside. Nobody hit anything. But we're not going to win that one. Face off to the right of Cochran. On the draw is Hingham, and it's won by the Womps, and now skated out by Fantasia. Luca Fantasia, the sophomore defenseman, he's broken up. It's collected by Kincannon. Now Kincannon with the head of steam. He's slowed down by Hutchinson. Keeps on going forward though, Kincannon. As he's forced deep, back out to the point. And it's over the right wing side. Shots. Oh, what a save by Cochran. Oh my goodness, an open net. And Cochran flashed the leather. Ryan Cochran just saved the day right there. Wow, what a nice save by Cochran. As I said, he's kept them in this game here. Unbelievable. As they went right side, left side, wide open net, and boy, he saved it. And now Fasano on the draw wins it to the corner, but it's collected by Hingham. Hingham battling behind the net. Is coming off the wall, coming out to the point. Shot saved by Cochran, loose, and shot out of play. There's another save by Cochran. As we have 2:10 left here in overtime. Face off to the left of Cochran. Braintree had a few chances early. Now Hingham's been carrying the play. As on the draw is Fasano and Hennessy. And the shot goes wide, and it's now collected by Joyce. Jake Joyce will chip it out to center. It's played by Hingham. Back the other way comes Richardson. Richardson slows it down from McKenna, who gets it over to Rakowskis. And he gets it in. Forced deep. Broken up by Cochran himself. Nice play by the goaltender to break up that play. As the play is down behind the Braintree net. Jake Joyce going after it. Gets it up to Fasano. Fasano gets it out to DiMartino. DiMartino gets it deep. Braintree will go for a change to get some fresh legs out there. As now Hingham starts back the other way. Coming out to Hingham is Rugg. Rugg is forced deep. And now Rizzo back for it. Brian Rizzo gets it right wing side to DiMartino. DiMartino chips it in. Nice smart hockey play. Is on the forecheck is Cody. Cody looking to make a play as he clears it out front, but it's broken up. And back the other way comes Hingham. 3-on-2. O'Rourke and High. It's offside! Come on, bud. Jeepers. Wasn't even close. As we're under a minute to go in overtime. And the face-off will be in the neutral zone in front of the Hingham bench. As we got Hutchinson and Larry Graziano. Braintree's going to take a timeout. No, he's not going to take a timeout. I guess you can't use your timeout in overtime. That's different. As now it's won by Hingham and cleared in and collected by Harvey. As Harvey tries to get it out, kept in. They battle. As in coming down the slot is broken up. As with the chance here. Shot, save, rebound, loose. Just cleared away by Graziano. Nice work by Larry G. As now it's cleared out to the blue line and collected. And back the other way comes Hingham over the blue line. Rug. Shot. Oh, nice play by Harvey. Wow, Harvey just saved the day there. As now Braintree will look to come back on the attack, and it's coming back the other way as Kincannon, as it's forced in deep. Graziano will look to kill the time here, and time will expire as Braintree will skate away with the 2-2 tie. That feels like a win. As I said before, wasn't sure we played overtime, and Braintree held it off. And I have to say the number one star of the game today is Ryan Cochran, who made just some fantastic saves. What a nice afternoon of hockey at the Zap as Braintree ties Hingham. As Hingham is, as I said before, number 4 in the state, and Braintree was right there, boy. Braintree played well. As the teams line up to shake hands, Braintree will get a well-deserved tie, a hard-earned tie, which, as I said, almost feels like a win because they held them off. As the teams shake hands, again, always a good game. The Womps and the Harbormen. As Ted will be happy, as his relatives from Hingham, that they don't have bragging rights. As Braintree gets the tie. As we're going to end the afternoon here. As again, Braintree was down 2-0 and came back and got a well-deserved tie. So again, Braintree will go to 4-2-1, and Hingham 5-2-2. As I said, Hingham was ranked number 4 in the state, so nice to see the Womps can be with them, skate with them, do a good job, and I'm going to sign off here. The next game will be Monday afternoon. Martin Luther King Day. We have a matinee, again, 3 o'clock on Monday. We'll be back as Braintree will play a makeup game against Wellesley. But I'm going to sign off. Final score, 2-2 tie. Hingham versus Braintree. But as I said, it felt like a win. Just battling back and then holding off Hingham and even having some chances to win it. So on behalf of Christine Patterson, my thanks to Jerry Comic and Wes Ray back in the studio. And until next time, we'll see you later. Have a good day. Take care.